Okay, so I just told the senator that we did a little pre-show, and now this is the real deal. So welcome, first of all. Okay, so I am pleased to welcome all of you here today with a special thanks to Senator Kirsten Gillibrand for bringing her announcement to GSC about supporting the manufacturing community here. Long Island has been a manufacturing community for over 4 generations, and the stories are often told about the amazing products that were and are manufactured here that have global impact on the history as well as the future of our manufacturing sector. Even as recent as 2 weeks ago, I was being told how the company I acquired had its beginnings as the company that made the first composite body of the Corvette in 1953. It is. And now we focus on new materials and technology that will drive the future. In 2001, as I referenced earlier actually, I chaired the Congressional Advisory Task Force on Manufacturing under the leadership of Steve Israel, and had the honor of being at the Jobsville speech with President Obama and Nancy Pelosi. It was on that task force that we began to put a regional strategic plan in place for manufacturing, both locally and nationally, which led into my work later with the National Women's Business Council in coordination with you, Senator, and the current efforts with the Aerospace Industries Association's focus on workforce training and supply chain management. In 2015, Senator Gillibrand spoke to me about the possibility of me running for Congress in this district, and my response, for many of you, you knew what was going on in 2015 for me, managing my dad's health, raising 4 children, and wanting to grow this company. So my response was a no to run for Congress at that time, though you were quite persuasive in the conversation. Yes, you did. I did make a statement to her that I felt I could do more here in New York if I continued to be a strong voice for manufacturing. I wanted to help companies grow. I wanted to create more jobs across the entire manufacturing sector. And I, together with supportive regional partners, many of you who are here right now, created the Manufacturing Consortium of Long Island, and we now call it Ignite Long Island, to represent all aspects of manufacturing, currently representing over a dozen specific clusters. In 2019, I co-chaired the Long Island Manufacturing Task Force under the leadership of former legislator Bill Lindsay, and a team, again, of manufacturing advocates who are also here with me today. The deliverable was a full report on the state of manufacturing at that time. Of course, in 2019 is when we delivered that, not knowing what 2020 had in store for us. The Long Island manufacturers have a history of redefining ourselves. We demonstrate resilience, we are innovative, and we often express our New Yorker determination to succeed. Long Island's industry leaders are driving these critical initiatives in coordination with our educational institutions and our commerce partners. And today is a testament that Ignite Long Island, the manufacturing consortium of Long Island, is here. We are here to support you and the Made in America Manufacturing Communities Act of 2022. Senator Gillibrand, I thank you for being here so much, and I am eager to hear your words today.
I want to thank Anne for her leadership, for having a vision for this company and for Long Island and for manufacturing in this region. I want to thank her for chairing Ignite Long Island. It matters to be at the forefront of a regional initiative. I also want to recognize our Suffolk County Executive, Steve Bellone, for his leadership and vision, as well as Terry Alessi McKelly, President and CEO of HII Long Island, as well as John Durso, our Long Island Federation of Labor. Thank you for being here, John, as well as our Suffolk County Legislator, Kara Hahn. All of you have a voice and a say in bringing this community forward and making sure we invest properly. Over the last few months, we have heard so much about the disruption of the supply chain. As manufacturing and shipping operations around the world have slowed products and supplies have begun to pile up in ports. Even before COVID, our economy was shifting towards ordering more products to our homes. Then when COVID hit, that trend accelerated, whether it was desks and computers for your kids to learn to work from home, whether it was home gym equipment, or just new household supplies. Our purchasing patterns changed. We need to take action in order to keep pace with the growing demand and ensure that we aren't beholden to the international supply chain. I believe the best way to build up our economy is to build it here in America, here on Long Island. That's why we've introduced this bill in communities. Those investments would come in the form of support for public-private partnerships between academic and workforce training programs, not-for-profit sectors, state and local governments, commercial industry, like the consortium here at Ignite Long Island. By allowing groups to come together in consortiums and develop their own plans, they can design a program that fits their unique skills, needs, capabilities, and their own community. The way Ignite Long Island has built on Long Island's history in sectors like aviation and defense manufacturing. These groups can also use these federal resources to expand programs they're already running. The Department of Commerce program would help these groups cut through red tape and would offer both financial and technical support to them so they have the resources and information that they need to stand up these programs and rebuild our domestic manufacturing capabilities. We already know this approach works. This bill is modeled on the successful Defense Manufacturing Community Support Program, which I wrote into the National Defense Bill several years ago. Thanks to that program, we've already made critical investments in developing defense manufacturing communities across the country that are already gaining skills, facilities, and research capabilities necessary to support and innovate our national security operations. I want to see this approach used to support the manufacturing done here on Long Island in the aerospace and defense industry and in every other industry. We already make great products in America, so now we just need to support the companies that do that and the people who make them. When we do this, we can ensure that the next generation of technology and products are made here and are made well. There's no better resource in America than American workers. So I know that we have the innovative spirit, the drive, the dedication that we need to build that future right here in New York. This bill already has wide bipartisan support, so I will keep fighting until we pass it, which I'm hopeful we will be able to do in the next few weeks. Thank you so much. And now I'd like to introduce our next speaker, our Suffolk County Executive, Steve Ballone.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Senator. It's a pleasure to have you back in Suffolk County once again. You are here so often, and we are incredibly grateful for your leadership. And of course, it's great to be here with Ann Shabanko-Moore and her amazing company. And she has been an advocate and a fighter on this issue for so many years now. And so, Ann, thank you very much. And of course, this company is located in Innovation Park, Long Island Innovation Park here in Hauppauge, the second largest industrial park in the country. So Terry Alessi Maselli, thank you for the great work that you are doing. We are manufacturing on Long Island. I can proudly say, as the Senator knows, we are a manufacturing community. And this bill is so critical to the future of manufacturing here and I think across the country. And as we've gone through this unprecedented pandemic, COVID-19, with my colleague, Legislator Hahn, who are on the phone every day dealing with this unprecedented natural disaster, you saw so clearly the need for this. I never imagined in my life that I would have to assign detectives from the Suffolk County Police Department to work on supply chain issues to try to get the things that we needed to combat this pandemic. But that's exactly what happened. And we've also seen the need and the necessity coming out of this pandemic to build things and to make things right here on Long Island, right here in America. And Senator Gillibrand has been the leader on this issue, and this bill, I think, is absolutely critical to not only Long Island, but to America's future. And I'm so grateful for her leadership on this. And she mentioned workers. You know, we're very fortunate to have John Durso heading up the Long Island Federation of Labor here. And we are closely working with him and the Fed on those workforce development issues. And I can tell you, Senator, we stand ready to be the first manufacturing community that is designated as part of this program, and we thank you for your incredible leadership.
Our next speaker is Terry Alessi McKellar, President and CEO of HIA Long Island.
So good afternoon, everybody, and thank you again. First of all, we have to commend the Senator for really understanding the importance of manufacturing. And you know, as I sat and I listened, I thought to myself, how lucky are we to have not only Suffolk County Executive Steve Malone, but everybody who's in back of me right now, fighting the fight for us on a daily basis. So we should give everybody a big round of applause for that. Absolutely. How many employees do we have from GSC Dynamics here? Do you have all 80 people here?
I don't think all 80.
No, but you have a lot.
I gotta make
So let me just say, and I don't just say this because she's standing to my left, how lucky are we to have Ann Shabunko Moore fighting for manufacturing? Leading that way, and very blessed to have her as an HIA-LI board member as well. I've known her for years. She's a personal friend. So you heard the county executive talk a little bit about this park. So it is the largest in the Northeast, only second behind Silicon Valley. 55,000 employees, 1,300 companies, many of them manufacturers. Emma, great to see you. I know we have some CEOs in the group. And you know, as you look at that, 58% of the industries in this park, most of them manufacturers, are from what are called tradable sectors. And what that means is they bring money from outside of Long Island into Long Island, into the Long Island economy, about $14 billion in economic output, a major economic engine. So why is that so important? Because when we look at manufacturing, it is the third largest in payroll. It is a major force behind technological innovation, a major force. And we just have to commend, again, the Senator, because understanding how to fund future investment is so critical, right? Not only for skill set, we had a conversation before about labor and a viable talent pool, but also to R&D, also to facilities. So we're here. We're here, the HIA-LI. We do a lot of collaborative work with Ignite Long Island and Patrick and Ann and ADAPT. We're here to help, and again, we commend this act is really a beautiful thing. So thank you all.
Thank you.